Hey, what's up guys? My name's Angel Invader here, and today I'm going to be talking about how I feel about gaming. And it's not only just my opinion, it's just how I feel about the state of it. And I just don't know how to really explain it. It's just I don't like $80 price tags, and how I feel about the state of play and the Xbox showcase. It was kind of mid, but like the only few games I was interested in was mostly Gears of War Reloaded. And on top of that, it's just I'm not gonna pay $80 for the price point, and I just don't support it. So this is just honestly how I feel about this. I know it's a hot take and very controversial, but I don't really care. I'm gonna move forward with the way how I want to do with my channel. And I know I don't have a big subscriber count, but I'm gonna try my best to. And honestly, the way how it is of modern gaming right now is just kind of mid tier at this point. So it's just really kind of a hard state to grasp, if you can catch what I'm getting at. And not only that, I think games shouldn't be $80 to $100 at that point, because it's not really worth that kind of money to spend on. And if it's a game like that you like, okay, for example, Helldivers 2, say that was $80. I got this game for $40, but it was gifted to me. Okay, and I'll never spend $80 on a game that's not even worth my time. And unlike other games that are like $60 to $70, that's where I can kind of handle that point of view. So I just don't really know how I feel about the state of gaming at this point. And it makes me just rather play older games that I have in my library right now. And on top of that, it's just, what's the point of spending $80 for a new AAA game that's gonna be dog shit? Like the next Call of Duty, Borderlands, the next GTA that could be up to $100. It's just, what's the point of even fighting to keep the prices at $60 now? It's just, what's the point? They treat us like shit. So honestly, I just really think that I'm just gonna stick with playing older games like Batman series, even Arkham Origins. And not a lot of people really know that older games are actually more better than modern AAA games right now. So, and then you got people like that would defend $80, or people tell you to get Game Pass, which is not really a good deal, because what's the point of me getting Game Pass if they don't have certain games that I want? If they put that game on Steam, I would rather just buy it on Steam where I own it and not get screwed over. So like, it's just kind of to the point where I rather play older games than not play older games at that point. And the way how I feel about it is just, it's really kind of irritating. On top of that, it's just really irritating. And you got people that would defend it, that would be like, oh, $80 are not that bad. You're either gonna have to choose to buy a game or not. Then you ain't gonna get my money if you don't lower the price. And on top of that, okay, it's just how I really feel. And I grew up on gaming, especially on like the OG Xbox, okay, even PlayStation 2. So like, I've been playing game for like 25 years. And how I really feel about it, it's just, it's so stupid that they don't care about gameplay and quality and performance more than just put it out and expect bugs later and DLCs later. And it's just how I feel. And the way how gaming's gonna go, And I hope there's a crash for AAA gaming. I hope there is. So I really don't care if you dislike it or support it. I don't care at this point. It's just how I really feel about gaming, and it's gonna get much more worse later on in the time. So it doesn't really matter what I say. I'm just part of the minority here. And on top of that, it's a hobby that I really like. And I just hate it how they don't care about making a good game, unlike indie games like Power World, for instance. And Power World is such a good game that it's being sued by Nintendo. And there's also people that would be like, oh, Power World's just a copycat. Like, that's another example. And you got games like Oblivion that came out so good that it looked much better than the 360 times. And Gears of War Reloaded. Oh, it's a free upgrade if you got Gears of War Ultimate Edition, which is only a remastered for like a third time already. And it just doesn't matter what you feel about in today's society. You're just, no matter what, you're part of the minority. And I hate the way how gaming's gonna go. I just hope it goes back to the $60 price point to $40, maybe even $30. And I just don't know how I feel about gaming right now. The only game I played was Doom: The Dark Ages on Xbox. And that was because my brother had Game Pass at the time. And it sucked. I hated the shield mechanic. I hated parrying. And it was very short. It wasn't long like the other two games. I'd rather play Doom and Doom Eternal. That's much more better than me parrying all the time. And I'd rather play like games like Darkness 2, Batman Arkham Origins, for example, Stalker, Clear Sky. I rather play all the older Stalker games. Well, there's enhanced editions that you get for free, but I rather play those games like Metro, your older Call of Duties, and those type of games. It just doesn't matter how I feel at the end of the day. And making my own opinion about it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to be heard. It ain't going to matter how I choose. So at this point in time, I'm not going to spend $80 or pay for Game Pass just for a new Call of Duty. And it's just stupid that they're making another Black Ops 7, that they're making another Black Ops game. And I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of Call of Duty coming out every single year. And it's just the same slop over and over and over again. So, I'm just not going to play any newer games. I'm just kind of tired of it. I'm getting to the point where I just don't care. I'd rather play games like Space Marine 2, that is a masterpiece of a game. And not broken. Came out at a state it is now with more content. And still more content that's coming down the road until Space Marine 3 comes out. So I'm just really at the point where I'm gonna play older games like Borderlands 2 with all the DLCs, and Borderlands 3 that was like at $60 with half of the DLCs that I own. Games like Elden Ring, Dark Souls 1, 2, and Sekiro maybe if I ever get a chance to buy that. And I'm just getting tired of the games that are coming out broken and require you to get a 50 series graphics card, and it's like, no, I'm just not going to play it at that point. And it doesn't matter how I feel at the end of the day. So I'm just getting tired of it. I'm not going to buy any more slop of modern gaming now. I'm just done. And at the end of the day, it's just my opinion of how I feel. And I'm gonna make more gaming backgrounds of how I feel about controversial stuff. And this is how I'm gonna move forward into my gaming channel. I might make a few gaming series maybe later down the road, I'm just gonna probably have to really work hard on it. And if this video does well, I might make more of something like this of how I feel of the state of gaming. And it's just not really, it's just really sad. And I hate how the way it's gonna go. So I just really don't know how I feel at the end of the day. And I'm gonna get off. Bye.